love your book, which is called...
You should know by now.
Yeah, but I just want to hear you say it.
No, I want to hear you say it. You love it, so you must remember it.
Love letter to the love. But this is why I'm not a debating champion. I can't do these things.
Look at him. Yeah, he probably hasn't even read it.
You got me squirming more than Katie Hopkins did.
There's a flattering comparison.
Did you see her have a go at me?
No.
Bloody hell.
What happened?
I can squirm.
Did she destroy you with fact and logic?
She destroyed me with, what did she say to me? I thought we were sort of on the same team in many respects. And then
Katie Hopkins?
Well, in some respects. I did ask her about some of the things she said I don't think she should have said.
Right. And how did she react?
Not well.
Not well. That's interesting.
But she didn't. I sort of asked her about it. She said she's been cancelled and all these things have happened to her. And I said, did it make you sad? Which I think she saw as glib. I don't know what. And then that was right near the beginning, and the whole thing went awry.
You love getting into the emotions of things, don't you? You want to find out.
I feel like...
What animates people? Is that why you like it, or why are you into it?
It's what I most enjoy, because I'm trying to work out what's actually behind the face of everybody.
Right.
Does everybody
So
feel...
what's behind my face, Andrew?
I'm none the wiser after all this time.
Really?
Well, it's very hard. You've got, look, you said it yourself, you've got a bravado, not a bravado, a skin or a shield.
I had that.
Okay.
I had that.
You're working on being more open.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm fascinated. You know, you've had that. I'm sure everybody has that.
I genuinely just, like, it's hard for some people to believe. I genuinely just say what I think.
Yeah, but that's very...
Which is to my detriment a lot of the time.
The thing is, I think I do as well, but in a very different way. And I can't explain how it's different.
My point is, there isn't like everyone who knows me will tell you that I am exactly the same on trigonometry as I am off trigonometry.
Yes. But then I'm wondering, what is it to be Konstantin? What is it to be Jordan Peterson? What is it to be all of these people? So I do want to get to the emotions. Are they feeling fear? When you say, I want to go and fight for the country, I got my chest sort of tightened when you said that.
Why?
Because it brings up fear in me. I haven't mastered fear. And I'm interested.
Well, I'm not excited about going into a fucking trench, but I'm just saying that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Right.
But I'm just intrigued. Does it bring you that same kind of emotional, that same kind of curiosity, what it feels like to be other people? I think that's why I do.
Oh, I see. No, I'm mostly interested in whether what they're saying is true or not.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of what drives me. Because I'm interested in finding out what the truth is. So when you come on our show, I'm kind of using you as a guest to try and shape my own views of the world. It's like an educational process for me. So I'll interrogate your ideas, but I almost never interrogate people because I'm like, of course you're messy and you've said stupid shit and all this, because I'm genuinely not that interested. Right. But if you've made some kind of interesting decision, then I might be like, why did you have this person on your show, for example? Right. Or why did you just say, you know, the Aboriginals are more human than Western people, as Deborah, you know, or whatever. But
or Katie Hopkins, we need a final solution for Islam, she said.
Really?
Yeah, I asked her about that. She
was what does she mean by that? What, like
she said she didn't think about the Nazi,
connotations.
Yeah, but she's extremely bright, so I wasn't having that. But then again, that's why I asked her that. You know, does it make you sad? I want to know, what is it? And I don't think I'm the only one to have that curiosity. I mean, John Ronson did an article about her. Is Katie Hopkins a psychopath?
You're very Louis Theroux, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I watched him and I want to say, I felt I really related to him growing up. I could feel what he felt, but then everybody sort of feels a bit like that.
I don't.
You don't feel very.
I'm really incurious about like people as like humans. I'm interested in their ideas though.
It's interesting. Well, there's different styles of people and different types of curiosity. And I think both of us want to get to the truth. We're just maybe getting there in different ways.
And different truth. You're trying to get to the truth of what a person is. I'm trying to get to the truth of what they're saying, I suppose. Yeah.
I just clarify that the same as you. I don't want to judge. I don't want to judge too much. I never want to sit next to someone and say, "Why did you do that thing? You're bad, and I'm good. I would have done it. I wouldn't do the thing you did." You know, I want to go. I genuinely want to know what it would be like to have my head inside your head, not sexually.
But I also think that saying that sometimes is fine too. Like, I might say to you, well, Andrew, I can't possibly understand why you'd have this person on your show.
Sure.
Can you explain it to me?
Yeah, but I think that is a question in good faith.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas I think a lot of
I think good faith is the most important thing.
Well, with Emily Maitlis, rather than if I'm Emily Maitlis, right? I've got Rupert Lowe on. This is finally someone on my podcast who can offer a different perspective. Finally, I'm going to treat my long-suffering listeners.
She's so naive.
With someone slightly different. Like, she's not thinking that obviously, but it is an opportunity for her to show something different. Yeah. And I would want to sit there and above just inspecting what Rupert Lowe's saying, I want to go like, what's in you? What's happening?
I think that's a really interesting way of doing it, not least because, particularly when you talk about politicians, quite often what drives them is not the ideas they have.
Yeah, with Rupert, I get the feeling it is the ideas, whether you like them or not. I feel like he's driven by this passion. He seems very passionate, and I'd like to. If I thought he was some sort of Nazi, as she appears to do, or she thinks he's a racist at least, I would want to go, what is it? Is it the amygdala that is short-circuiting and making you think everybody's going to get you? And or maybe you're right, Rupert. Maybe you've got some good points. But she didn't show that curiosity.
No, she didn't.
91% watching Heretics clips are not subscribed. Quick favor, hit subscribe. Free, takes 2 seconds, and helps us question everything together.